For God so loved the world that he gave love. But this love is not to condemn you. It's not to cause you to perish. This love, child of God, is to make you whole. It's to redeem you. It's called redemptive love. Love that redeems. Love that transforms. Love that builds. Love that makes you whole. Love that completes you. Hello? Love that restores you to who you are before the fall. It's given. If you believe in this love, you will not perish, but you will have everlasting life. And you can only find everlasting life in love, which is God. There is no everlasting life in the devil, who is the author and finisher of hatred. You can only have everlasting death. And death is not the one you close the eyes and you don't wake up. This death is eternal death, that you will have all your faculties intact. All your faculties will be functioning, which means you'll be seeing, you'll be smelling, you'll be hearing, you'll be walking, you'll be feeling. Hello, but you're forever called away from God. You've been thrown into the outer darkness where the devil and his demons dwell, to be tortured forever. And forever has no end. There is no 1 second go on break. It is eternity. Eternity is eternity. It is not the 1,000-year reign of Jesus Christ on this earth. We know that this world is coming to an end, but this one will not have any end. I hope somebody is listening to me. Eternal death has no end. If you have ever felt pain, it is 1,000,000,000 times worse. As a matter of fact, the pain you will feel in hell is eternally worse than any pain you have felt. There is nothing to compare with it. Don't even begin to imagine it. It's after all, I know how to bear. No, you can't bear such pain and such torture. The torture is real. It is so bad that God had to look and say, no, I have to get them. I have to serve them. It was so bad that he had to take flesh and come and went to this cross and die the most painful death to pay the price. And then he had to go to hell to even rescue the souls of to preach the gospel. He went there to preach about God's love to the dead who died without sin, so that the dead can have the opportunity we are having to accept him or reject him. It was that bad that he had to take him to the cross, then take him to hell, then brought him back, that he lives now interceding for us, still interceding for us. It is that hell is that bad that Jesus is still doing his work of evangelism and intercession, even though we say he has entered into his reign, even though he's sitting at the right hand side of God. He has given us this love. Do you believe in this love? What do you do with this love? If you believe in this love, what do you do with it? Because God will love you even while you are in hell. He will love you because he can't be anything but love. God can't be anything but what? Love. But you that he has given, what you do with it is what is going to decide whether you will make it or not. This love is not unto condemnation. It's unto redemption, unto reconciliation, and unto restoration. Reject it, you reject life. Reject it, you reject joy. You reject peace. You reject glory. You reject prosperity. You reject healing. You reject whatever God has. You reject your true nature, which is God. So while we run around and say we are suffering, we are going through issues, nobody cares, nobody loves me, how have you expressed the nature of God, which is love, to humanity, to your neighborhood, to your spouses, to your children, to your in-laws, to the people of God, to the lost? Many of us can't talk to sinners because Jesus died for the righteous and not for the sinners. Anybody that is not talking to sinners and loving them back to God is not worthy of his salt. Because love is not about being so sanctimonious. We have this demonic righteousness we project. I talk to you only when you are holy, sanctified. But God talked to us and came down for us while we were still dead in our sins. He didn't just talk to us, he laid his life down. He died for us. And we cannot give up anything, even for a sinner to get saved. We cannot sacrifice our pride, because that display there is demonic. It's not love. Because love will shut up and sit down and say, I take it for the sake of love. Hello? No. God preaches his messages practically. That even when Jesus was the most perfect one, being wrongly accused, he did not open his mouth. He did not defend himself. That is what we are talking about, love. That is the Christianity that God is teaching us. It's not about you. And if you walk in love, even if you suffer for the sake of righteousness, it says rejoice, for great is your reward. Even if you think you are wrongly accused, because Jesus was wrongly accused, he was battered, he was bruised. Even when they were giving him an opportunity to defend himself, the Bible says he did not defend himself, did not give them a response. He did not open his mouth. He chose to suffer all their misjudgment, misconception, their hatred, their bitterness, their accusations. Even when they gather people to bear witness against him that we are lies, he never ever said that is a lie. He shut his mouth. That is love. Love does not defend herself. Hello? Jesus, the love of God that went to the cross for us, never ever defended. He didn't even say it's because of them they did this, they did this. He never said anything. Let me assume that I'm not the accuser of the brethren. I'm the one bringing accusations, because that is the message of today. And I'm bringing this accusation. Let's even assume, because this one, everything I even said is true. Let's assume that, okay, I am not the mouthpiece of the devil, and I'm accusing you, and you know that what I'm saying is not the truth. But you have so much love, and you are loved, that you're not going to bring yourself to this level that I am. So you saw on the wing of love. Hello? What do you do? You took it. Ignore it. You are not justifying yourself. You are not condemning anybody. You are not saying they are right, they are wrong. You are saying, Lord, you are with me though. Hello. I take this for you. I hand it over to you. In your hearts, you are one. And as you continue to relate with him in your heart or in your spirit, you will continue to get messages from him that will comfort you, cushion you, and give you eternal peace, such peace that the world cannot give. And all of a sudden they're wondering, why is she not reacting? Why is she not saying anything? Why? Their why have no answer, because there is a Lord at work in a man that transcends human imagination or wisdom. It's incomprehensible. That love is ready to love the enemy, to love the one that is crucifying perfectly, without condemnation, without accusation, without trying to justify oneself. I thought that I am ready to take the bullet. Let it be. Then you begin to see from the eye of God. From where you begin to defend yourself, God is no longer your defense. When you begin to fight your battle, God is no longer the fighter of your battle. When you begin to give responses to every accusation, everyone, child of God, he's no longer your mouthpiece. He's no longer your spokesperson. He lets you. You say you can't handle it. Go ahead. But when you give no response, you say, I'm the help to the helpless. I'm the mouth of them that cannot speak for them. I'm the defense of the defenseless. I am here to defend him. He doesn't need to say a word. Stand still and you will see the salvation of the Lord. Keep your peace. Don't give any answer to your accusers, lest you become like them. Don't try to avenge yourself. Leave vengeance to God, lest you become like them. Oh no, don't choose their path. Don't talk the way they talk. Don't think the way they think. Don't act like them. Don't manifest the nature of man. For you are God. But if you are not careful, you will die like a mere man. Have I not said that ye are gods? But if you are not careful, you will die like a mere mortal. For unto this I came. For this. So if I am here as your defense, every accusation, I stand to defend you. Keep your peace. And I'm talking to the people of God today who think that they know God and they know love. Who think that Christianity is all about their comfort, all about their joy. No. There is nothing safe about love. There is nothing safe about Christianity. Love is selfless. Christianity is sacrificial. A life of death. Dying for the unlovable. Loving the unlovable. If we are Christians, we must be like Christ, who did not consider it robbery to be equal with God. But let me tell you, he loved his Father so much, he loved us so much, that he chose to humble himself and died the most painful death. No, what was displayed was perfect example of the spirit of the end time, the spirit of hatred, the spirit of self-righteousness. A Christian and genuine love don't exhibit that. God was talking to us In the book of Corinthians, Pastor chapter 1, you know what he said? He said, do you have to take your brother to court for unbelievers to judge you? How dare you, a child of God, take your brother to police station when you have not even consulted with the leadership of the church? When you have not even taken one person. He said, take the first person. If the person rejects, take another. If the person rejects, go to the church. You have not exhausted all the provision that Jesus made concerning reconciliation, making peace, or forgiveness. But you have rushed to the altar of demons to present the case that has to do with your own brother to judge. Does it mean that that altar, that court is more righteous, more just than the altar of our Father and the court of our God in heaven? Does it mean that you that take them there, that is actually your own altar, your own court? Because he said to us that we are not to discern. We will judge the angels. Can't we judge little things like this? It's a very shameful thing that we take our brethren before the court of man, that they judge us. The court of the world, demonic courts, to decide issue for us. Because the world will give you counsel according to the world wisdom. You that is jumping around taking your cases to unbelievers, unsanctified beings, unsanctified altars, for them to judge, to table your case. Don't you know that the devil is not your friend? His agent can never work for you. They will always work to destabilize you and destroy that God which you are. Why take your case to them to judge for you? Why call them as witnesses to your case? Why? Hello? You know, David was such a wonderful, foolish man that I love. When God sent Nathan to go and rebuke him, David didn't see Nathan. He understood that this is about his soul, about his destiny, about his dynasty. He didn't rise up in anger and shut Nathan up. He didn't ask the guards to arrest him. His guards were there. His servants were present. It was not said in hiding. The rebuke was given to him publicly before his servant that he slept with Bathsheba. But no, he went down. He tore his garment and sat in dust and ashes for 7 days. He never pointed the finger at anybody. Hello? No. We are wiser. We are too wise. Because when you see wolves masquerading as sheep, something has to happen for that clothing of wolf or sheep to be removed, so that the wolf will manifest. So that the wolf will not continually destroy the flock by pretending to be a sheep. We cannot hide it for too long. We cannot hide it for too long. You can't pretend to love somebody you hate for too long. It will show. Put the pressure, it will manifest. Because one thing that the nature of the devil, which he gave to man at the man's fall, is this. Listen. is pride. Man is so proud to acknowledge that I'm wrong. Man is so proud to say, even though I am not wrong, I choose to be wrong, that you might live, that there might be peace. No. And that is what is wrecking so many marriages, Christian marriages, for that. Who we stoop for the other. We stoop to conquer. We go down to conquer. Who will be the first person to apologize? And repentance is from the heart. Apology, Pastor, is not apologizing because I'm seeking to get something from you. After I got that, I became the wolf again. I became the lion, not the lion of the tribe of Judah. Is anybody understanding what I'm saying? I hope people are getting what I'm saying. Love is not manipulative. Love is not destructive. Love is not exploitative. Love does not do any wrong, as it doesn't see any wrong. And it believes. So, if I love you, I will always believe the best about you. That there is a better tomorrow. No matter what is happening here, there is a better tomorrow. I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to walk with you. We are going to run together. That which I know that is you, the God in you, must come out. Hello, somebody. Is anybody paying attention? No. Love does not do trade by barter. Money for hand, back for grant. Love does not love because he is love, or she is love, or it is loved. No, love loves because it is love. She is love, he is love. I can't be anything. So what you are bringing will not change me. You give me, it does not change me. You take from me, it does not change me. You insult me, it does not change me. You praise me, it does not change me. Love is constant. Love is forever. Love is a person. Love is God. Be on your feet.